Long day lady low. Hello everybody, Jason Bascom here from Unhinged Entertainment, amateur comic book artist, professional illustrator, all around nice guy. I'm gonna be doing a tutorial of how I draw, or one way I draw a character. So I'm gonna time lapse it though. Usually I don't, because I want you to draw along with me or follow along with me. Even in 30 minutes, it's a sketch. These are sketches, but it gives you a rough idea that you can do this too in a quick time frame. Some of these sketches, and like, they may not be bangers, but it's if I spent like a couple hours on one piece, obviously I could tighten it up really well. Anyway, I'm rambling. Yeah, so this is gonna be how I draw, or one way I draw Hellboy. We're gonna do Hellboy. So I'm gonna flip it. So I'm gonna time lapse it. The audio I will do. The recording I'll record over it vocally, in the Premiere. But otherwise, everything is as is. So, and yeah, my projects. I think, if not, go check my other videos. But anyway, I'm gonna flip the camera and we're gonna get going here. Alright, so starting off with the head there, as you can see, laid it in. I do like a loose wireframe drawing. I accidentally hit the right shift key or button on the thing. Anyway, so I do a loose wireframe, laying out some action. Like I said, it's a time lapse, so it's quick that I did it, but still simple shapes, as you can see in there: circles, crosshairs, and then I'm just going in and putting in the eyeballs. Even though he's Hellboy, eyes still are an eye apart. Everything's there, but I squashed the anatomy a little bit, because once you learn anatomy, you can play with it, you can distort it, but you still have to make it look cohesive. And I test out a little bit of the lighting that I want to go with. I darken in some areas and then I delete them, but I'm mainly playing with it's actually, this stage is more or less would be like a tight layout, because I lay it out, then I do a tight layout, and then I finish it. So this would be a tight layout at this point. And the gun in this hand aren't the best ones, but I'm laying them in. And like I said, if I were to actually spend a while on this piece, I would really tighten those in. I would actually look up his gun and get it looking right. But as you can see, I got the Hand of Doom in there. I made that giant really big. Got a cigar in here, and as you can see, I'm laying in some cross hatching. With cross hatching, you can see here I go play with the shadows a little bit. I didn't like some of them. I end up getting rid of them. But with cross-hatching, you want to still work with the light source. Try to make it look like, you have some shadow in there. So I deleted those. I didn't like them. But and Hellboy, he's rough looking. He's been through some stuff. He's got cuts. He's got bruises. He's been beat up a little bit. So, and I laid in some hard shadows there. Laid in some blacks. Little Mignola-ish. Mike Mignola created Hellboy, so I did a little hard shadows there, flats of black, make it look nice and stand out. And I quickly put in the gun here. Like I said, once again, this is a quick sketch, but it's how you can do it too. You just play with shadows and shapes, and once you get the key form of everything in shapes, you can then get it looking right. So. And then with rocks, you want to his hand. You want to add in those cracks of the Hand of Doom. Like, he's been punching things, and I totally would have rendered the crap out of that hand if given enough time frame. But once again, and I know I sped it up, so I could have actually done as much as I wanted. But I still want this to be a decent looking tutorial. And this is a tutorial. Like, this is to show you can do it too. Once you get in the wireframe, those solid shapes, and then just go over it. And then I go in with a white pen, also a white brush. Once again, my brushes are always the same. I just change the sizes on it. That's all I did. And then the lasso, and you hold down Control and hit backspace, and it'll fill in the black foreground color. If the foreground color is white, it would have filled in white. And then I tatter up his trench coat there. So I didn't look up his reference. I drew him from memory, so and you want to add cracks to his horns too. So yeah, but coming up in the end of the time lapse here, real quick, trying to shorten up these videos, not make them a half hour for you to, and you can slow it down. So thank you again. I hit the Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's is this lower? I don't think I'm full screen here. I might have to adjust that. It's weird. Yeah, so I'll talk over it as through the time lapse. So everybody go check out Frog G and Indiegogo. Link will be in the description below. That's my comic with Ink Spots coloring and Frog G co-creating and promoting. So thank you very much for that. Hit the like, share, subscribes also, and thank you once again for watching. Hope this is a different way to do it and it works out really well. So thank you once again, and let me hit the stop recording button over here, and have a great one.
We've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life, stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.